Here it is in the triangle below, angle BAC is right. I'm going to make sure I mark that. What is the value of sine of x minus cosine of y? I think one way to do this, the second best way, I'll show you the shortcut in a minute, but the second best way is just by number picking. When you're picking numbers for x and y, we just have to make sure that they add up to 90, because I can see from my figure here that x and y together make up a right angle. So let's pick that x equals 30 and y equals 60. Okay, so get out your calculator. Make sure that the mode is in degrees, and you can see here I do have my mode set to degrees, and then I'm just going to do the sine 30 minus the cosine 60, and you can see that my answer here is 0. So that's the answer to the question. I don't know, do you trust it? Do you think that was like a little magical? I mean, I just kind of picked 30 and 60 out of thin air. That's how number picking works. What if I had picked something different? So let's try it. Let's pick something different and make sure that we feel good about this answer. Let's pick like 50 and 40. Those are two other numbers that add up to 90. Sine 50 minus cosine 40. And if you're doing this along with me, go ahead and pick anything else. Pick like 1 and 89. That would also work. I'm putting in my 50 and 40. And you can see once again, I got 0, just like I did for 30 and 60. It works out no matter what numbers you pick. As long as you pick two numbers that add up to 90, you are going to get 0 here. Number picking has proved it for us. You can pick as many combinations as you want. You're going to get 0 every time. So 0 is the correct answer for number 5. Let me show you the shortcut, even though we already have it answered. There is a theorem in trigonometry that says this: the sine of an angle is equal to the cosine of its complement. What this means is if you have two angles that together add up to 190, add up to 90 degrees, and x and y do add up to 90 degrees, and we know that because of the statement here that we have a right angle, that the sine of x and the cosine of y will be equal to each other. And I can also see here, well, I'm subtracting them. So if I'm subtracting something, and then what I subtract from it is equal to the first thing, I'm always going to get 0 when I subtract two things that are equal. So you can see no matter what number x and y are, as long as they are complements, this theorem proves that the answer is going to be 0. If you happen to know this theorem, you didn't even have to pick numbers. You could jump directly to 0 for your answer, but picking numbers really was a great way to do it as well.